Please come forward.
Well, Mike and myself, and I don't know how many other people here, but many people here have practiced transcendental meditation. And that technique is one of taking a sound and then letting go, and we move inward. And Swamiji's technique is to focus on the this area. And I was wondering if maybe Swamiji could talk to us a little bit about the difference between the two.
Soham meter చేస్తారు. శ్వాస నుంచి ముక్కు శ్వాస విడిచి పెట్టేది. అది ఎట్లా అయితే మీకు సమాధి వచ్చేసి చాలా కష్టమవుతుంది.
Says that method is you keep saying soham, a sound,
Yes.
okay, and then while doing that you also concentrate on your breath.
No.
The way you take in your breath and the way you leave your breath. So if you do that, he says, it's very difficult to get into samadhi. Okay, now he's asking you, because you say no, he's asking you, what should that you do?
We are given a sound.
Mantra. Well, it might be called japa in India. It's mental repetition of a one or two syllable word.
And then we're instructed.
He's telling you to do that japa. After that, do the meditation that Swamiji has taught you.
Okay. What I was thinking about is that in Maharishi's technique, we can transcend and experience the absolute. Is the goal of Shivabalayogi's technique the same?
మనసులో సమాధి రావాలి. సమాధి వస్తే పర్లేదు.
He says, well, అంటే ఈయన అడిగేది అదేనా మనకు కావాల్సింది లేకపోతే ఏంటి అని చెప్పగలుగుతున్నాను.
సమాధి రావాలి.
This is no, transcending yourself is not the goal. It's not just that you forget yourself.
సమాధి వచ్చింది అన్నాడు.
He's asking you if you have reached samadhi in that meditation. And did you get to samadhi?
My own personal experience.
Did you achieve samadhi with that?
I maybe once, but not permanently.
ఒకసారి ఎప్పుడో వచ్చినట్టుంటే కానీ ఇప్పటికీ రాలేదు.
అట్లా చేస్తున్నాను. చేసి ఫస్ట్ చేసుకుని దాని తర్వాత సమాధి చేస్తాను.
He advises you to do whatever you are doing now, followed by the meditation that he has taught you. But if you do like that, he says, you will get into samadhi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Swamiji, if we meditate faithfully every day, is there any guarantee that we will reach samadhi in this lifetime?
ప్రతిరోజు కరెక్ట్గా ధ్యానం చేస్తే ఈ జన్మలోనే మాకు సమాధి చిక్కుద్దాం.
Yes.
చిక్కుద్దాం గ్యారంటీ ఉన్నది.
గ్యారంటీ నేను ఇస్తాను.
He says he gives you the guarantee.
Good.
నువ్వు నేర్చుకుంటాను నేనే నేర్పుతాను.
If you want to learn, if you learn it, he himself will teach you that.
అమ్మాయి అంటే చెప్తుంది చూడు.
I would like to talk about balance. How do you balance a job and a family and a spiritual life and then make progress in the spiritual life?
సాధనలో ముందుకెళ్ళేది ఎలాగా అని చెప్పి
తన డ్యూటీ తను చేసుకుని ఒక గంట చేర్చుకుంటే బ్యాలెన్స్లో వచ్చేస్తుంది.
He says, if you can continue doing your duty and just keep aside an hour a day for meditation and do meditation in that 1 hour every day,
23 గంటలు తను డ్యూటీ చేసుకుంటాను.
He says, the rest of the 23 hours of a day, you do your work, you do your duty. Just set aside a single hour for your meditation. That's enough. You can balance them.
If you do an hour a day, it says in the instructions that you should consider increasing that. So if you just do an hour a day, does that mean you will never achieve samadhi?
ఒక గంట సేపు పర్మనెంట్.
ఒక గంట సేపు చేసుకుంటూ పోతే సమాధి రాదా అని చెప్పి
వచ్చేస్తుంది. సమాధి వస్తే 8 గంటలను ఉండిపోతుంది. చెప్పు.
Well, his answer is like this. He gives it in 2 points. You let me speak both the points when you get it. What he says is first, automatically the time will grow. Okay. Then again I insisted and asked him that if you keep doing only for 1 hour, will you not get into samadhi? He says, once you get into samadhi, you won't have a concept of time. So you wouldn't know whether it is 1 hour or what.
అందువల్ల బ్యాలెన్స్ చెడిపోదండి.
He says, you do get samadhi. Even if you do it for only 1 hour, you do get into samadhi. But once you get into samadhi, you lose time. You wouldn't know the time.
And then what happens to your other responsibilities, your duties?
అంటే అప్పుడు మిగతా పనులన్నీ మరి అప్పుడు ఏమవుతాయని చెప్పి
ఆటోమేటిక్ నడుస్తుంది, ఏం కావాలి.
ఆటోమేటిక్గా వెళ్ళిపోవాలి.
నీ యజమాని
You won't have any trouble.
నిన్ను యజమాని మాత్రం నేను ఊరుకోడు, తంతడు. చెప్పు.
He says, well, but your husband is not going to keep quiet, he says. The actual word that he uses, let me use that, it's just to convey to you what he says. He says, your husband will start kicking you. How does Swamiji correct?
I work at one of the hotels on the strip and my job is extremely stressful. I am unable, or it seems to be the most difficult thing in the world for me, to concentrate on a mantra. It's like like Sai Baba calls it, having monkeys in your head. I don't seem to be able to divorce myself from my job into my personal life easily. And therefore, I can't concentrate on a mantra. Is it ever possible?
బాగా ఈజీ అని
మంత్రం చెప్పారు.
బాగా ఈజీ అని చెప్పు ధ్యానం చేసి. ఇంకా అన్ని దృశ్యాలు చూసి ఇదంతా వికారం చెప్పేసి అప్పుడు ధ్యానం బాగా కుదురుతుందని చెప్పి.
He says, actually, in fact, for you, it should be much more easier to concentrate.
ఎలా అంటే అన్ని చూసేసింది, ఇంకా అందుకని చూడవలసింది ఇంకేం లేదు. చెప్పు.
He says, you would have seen everything that is to be seen in this world. In your job. You would have seen and... No, let me
Yes,
tell her
I
clearly.
have.
Okay.
I've seen the word pass.
Exactly. Okay.
It's true.
అదంతా చూసి ఆటోమేటిక్ కళ్ళు మూసుకుని ధ్యానం చేయాలని మైండ్ వస్తుంది.
So when you have seen all that, you automatically get detached from the world and you feel like doing more and more meditation. Your mind shifts to that much more easily than anybody else because you had already seen what is to be seen in the world.
రోజు మేము ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తుంటాం కదా ధ్యానం అదని, వాడు బాగా అప్పుడు ఆ అమ్మాయి అడిగింది కదా తపస్చేస్తాను, కొన్ని రోజులు మేము కంట్రోల్ చేసి పెట్టామంటే కొన్ని రోజులు అయిన తర్వాత అలా దృశ్యం చూసేసి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అనమాట. చెప్పు.
Well, he gives you another example. He says, let us say we train people in meditation, trying to teach them a lot of discipline and keeping them under control. Let us say now this girl has said that she wanted to do the tapas. Then let us say we control her very much and keep her in a very disciplined line. Then after some time, even if she sees, now let us say a single show or something in the outside world, she'll get attracted to it very fast.
ఫెయిల్ అయిపోవడానికి వాళ్ళ ఈజీ అనమాట.
So it's much more easier for a person like that to fail. I mean, the chances of a person who is under rules to fail are much more than a person who is free.